Welcome to Ambassador's Daily Banquet. I am God's servant David F. Nwefulu. Prepare your heart for fresh revelation that will empower your faith.
Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're looking at a truly fascinating document. It's a devotional by Ambassador David Felix Nwefulu, dated June 18, 2026, and it's titled, The Holy Spirit, Divine Direction for Effective Ministry. Now, what makes this specific text so compelling is how it builds this incredible bridge. It starts with deeply personal, internal theology, and then, right before your eyes, scales that all the way out to a massive, highly organized international mission. Here's our roadmap for today. First, direction for effective service. Second, the biblical foundation. Third, cultivating divine guidance. Fourth, the global souls mission. And finally, we'll look at the worldwide network. All right, Section 1. Direction for effective service, the core theological premise. Right out of the gate, the author explicitly redefines what ministry actually is. He argues it's not merely about effort or knowledge, but, and this is key, obedience to the Spirit's direction. The fundamental premise here is that human effort alone, no matter how well-intentioned you are or how much knowledge you possess, it's just simply insufficient for effective service. The claim the document makes is that it is strictly the Spirit that equips, empowers, and directs believers to actually fulfill their mandate. Moving right along to Section 2, the biblical foundation. This is all about grounding that theology. To back up this claim, the author points straight to the Gospel of Mark, chapter 16, verses 15 through 18. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world, and preach the gospel to every creature. And it continues on to say, And these signs shall follow them that believe. Now, this really matters because the author uses these historical models, Jesus and the apostles, to justify the absolute necessity of divine wisdom for modern expansion. The argument is that their every teaching, every healing, and every miracle was perfectly guided by this exact same direct connection. Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is the stark, uncompromising contrast drawn between human wisdom and divine guidance. It's a real night and day comparison. On one side, human planning is depicted almost like mechanical gears, prone to failure, rigid, and ultimately lacking eternal impact if it's done without guidance. But on the exact opposite side, Spirit-directed ministry is presented as a living, supernatural force that produces visibly transformed lives. It's a very clear binary presented to the reader. Without this Spirit, human efforts will fail, but with it, those efforts produce supernatural results. Okay, Section 3, cultivating divine guidance. Let's get into the practical application. So, how do you actually do this? Well, the devotional lays out a really precise 4-step procedural method. Step 1, prayer. Step 2, meditation. Step 3, active listening. And finally, Step 4,